I can't believe what I am reading out of this Floyd Mayweather and Manny Pacquiao fight. For Floyd Mayweather's financials, and for all the examples we've seen. Him suing Showtime for $300 million, him foreclosing on multiple properties, him losing on investments on multiple properties, him buying a lot of depreciating assets.
Just Google Floyd's name and the IRS. All the news is out there. He owes jewelers money. There's back paid rent for real estate in New York. It's clear that he is now part of the no money team, which is very ironic. And why is he doing this?
Floyd Mayweather is now facing the largest financial penalty ever seen in the sport of boxing, and the people who have disliked him for years could not be happier about it. Reports say Floyd may owe up to $100 million for breaking his Netflix deal with Manny Pacquiao, and the rivals who spent decades despising him are now speaking out with harsh words that many believe could permanently damage everything he worked for.
Obviously, when we first heard about him having a 3-fight deal, we understood why he's having a 3-fight deal. I gave my name to people that he could have fought, that could have helped him if he was in financial crisis and needed to recoup some of that money back.
What the public doesn't know, Floyd Mayweather signed not one, not two, but 3 different agreements on 3 different dates with 2 different parties that ultimately got intertwined in the month of January. And this is all related to his return to professional boxing. So,
according to Pacquiao's promotion team, Floyd signed 3 separate contracts between October and December of last year. People close to the situation say he received payment for each one and even borrowed money in advance against what he was set to earn from the Pacquiao fight before everything was officially confirmed.
We then get the report, as of yesterday, that Floyd Mayweather has already taken a cash advance payment of his purse for the upcoming Manny Pacquiao rematch on Netflix, despite it currently being in jeopardy.
Then at a Vegas autograph event in late March, he reportedly told fans the whole fight might just be a casual exhibition with nothing serious at stake. Several boxing analysts say that statement hit the entire sport like a sudden earthquake, and nobody saw it coming.
The one who's coming and saying that Floyd is in breach of contract. Pacquiao never wanted an exhibition. Quote, to put it bluntly, he doesn't want to do a pro fight suddenly, and he wants to do a pro fight when he was signing contracts and taking the deposits. Once all of that got exhausted, he wants to switch it to an exhibition.
The CEO of Manny Pacquiao Promotions went on ESPN and stated that Mayweather is currently in direct violation of their contract. He said Floyd agreed to a professional fight and accepted millions of dollars in payments, but now wants to downgrade it to a casual exhibition where his unbeaten record stays completely safe. People inside the industry are saying this move could wipe out everything Mayweather spent 30 years building.
Mayweather, come on, dude. Fight a real fight. You're still trying to protect your O? Yes, you're 50-0 on paper, but people know you've lost.
Oscar De La Hoya allegedly unleashed the most brutal comments anyone has ever heard, according to multiple reports.
Oscar De La Hoya reportedly came out with some of the sharpest and most direct comments anyone has heard in a long time. Sources say he pointed out that Mayweather spent 20 years calling him a quitter but is now showing more fear than anyone else in the sport. People close to De La Hoya say he told his team at Golden Boy that things finally caught up with Floyd and that he is fully enjoying watching the whole situation play out in public.
He's gonna beat fucking ass. But it's gonna be good. It's gonna be good. He's gonna fight back, though.
It's great.
He's gonna fight back. He's gonna
pull
fight
out
back.
all the money. All of the money. Pull it out. Pull it out.
You don't think there's an opportunity to land a big punch on Floyd?
Let me tell you something about Floyd. This is what I don't like about him either.
People close to Mike Tyson in Las Vegas say he made some very strong statements about all of this. Reports suggest Tyson said that true fighters put their name and record on the line every time they step up, but Mayweather always chose the path with the least risk throughout his entire career. Sources say he told his podcast team that Floyd collecting $100 million up front and then walking away proves he never had the heart of a real champion the way the greats of earlier generations did. Roy Jones Jr. reportedly had some very sharp things to say about his former rival as well. According to people inside the gym,
I'm not gonna say who would have beat Floyd, like I said. I'm just saying Floyd never fought nobody that was of his equal. He didn't fight a James Tony. He didn't go looking for a James Tony. He fought Shane Mosley at 38 years old, and it still was a good fight while I left. Shane almost took him out at 38. He fought Oscar De La Hoya at an old age, and we still ain't sure. If you go look at the fight, I'm still ain't sure who won that.
That was a close fight.
Close fight. But this is old Oscar De La Hoya.
But it's not.
Wait.
Sources say Jones pointed out that Mayweather spent years calling himself the best ever but is now showing the world he is afraid of suffering a single defeat. People in the industry say Jones believes that Floyd carefully avoided the most dangerous opponents throughout his career to keep his record clean, and that everything happening now with Pacquiao confirms what critics have been saying about him for a very long time.
Potential update that fans could look forward to, would it be a week, 2 weeks? I mean, that, because at some point,
I think there's daily movement on this. So the best thing I would say is, the
financial penalty for breaking these contracts could reportedly reach anywhere between $100 million and possibly even higher once Netflix factors in their own losses, according to Pacquiao's CEO. Legal experts are reportedly saying this could turn into the single biggest financial hit of Floyd's entire life, and people who have been against him for years are reportedly holding celebrations over the whole situation.
Oh, yeah, like you said, he was Mayweather, Money Mayweather, and now he's suing because he went through his money, he blew his money, whatever. Look, I don't know what the truth is fully in there. I know Steven Espinoza was named. He ran Showtime at the time.
Teddy Atlas reportedly went on a very pointed and direct rant on his radio show that listeners say was unlike anything he has said before. Reports claim he said Mayweather stands for everything that is wrong with the current state of boxing because he built his career by avoiding the fights that carried real risk. Sources say he called Floyd out by name on air and stated that taking a large advance payment and then backing out is the most shameful thing he has witnessed in his 50 years around the sport.
In the history of the world, where it's brought in trillions of dollars in revenue, yet at the end of the day, there's nothing there.
Wow.
Boxing. That's what it was. Broken, fragmented. Every time they put on a fight, it's like a going out of business sale.
Stephen A. Smith reportedly made very bold comments on ESPN that got a lot of attention. Multiple viewers say he stated that Mayweather's legacy is now completely finished and that Floyd will no longer be talked about in the same breath as Ali Tyson or Sugar Ray Leonard. Sources say he told his audience that a 47-year-old Pacquiao being avoided by Floyd is one of the saddest and most embarrassing moments the sport has ever produced.
Right.
You know? I mean, look at Floyd. Like, Floyd spends money like it's a tap. Like, he's got a tap, just like unlimited amount of money. Money's just flowing. And even as much money as he's made in his career, which he's probably made as much, if not more money than any boxer ever. Like, there's all these lawsuits. Like, he hasn't been paying things, and he owes money on this and owes money on that. And it's like, and then he's got to come out of retirement.
Joe Rogan reportedly spent a full segment on his podcast breaking down the entire Floyd situation for his audience. Sources say he told his listeners that Mayweather borrowing money against his fight purse in advance is a strong sign that his real financial situation is nothing like the wealthy image he has always projected. Multiple insiders say Rogan told his audience that Floyd's whole lifestyle has been built on appearances and that a $100 million penalty could leave him in serious financial trouble. Pacquiao's team confirmed they have DocuSign records showing Mayweather's digital signature along with his device ID and IP address on all three contracts, and also hold physical signed documents with his handwriting. Insiders say both teams visited the Sphere venue with groups of 35 to 40 people, and nobody brought up the word exhibition until Floyd mentioned it out of nowhere. The rematch was scheduled for September 19th at the $2.3 billion Sphere in Las Vegas, streaming on Netflix, and sources say it would have been the most advanced boxing event ever with around 325 million subscribers able to watch. But Mayweather also reportedly booked a June exhibition against Mike Zambitas, which sources say directly violated the terms of the Pacquiao deal. Skip Bayless reportedly went very hard on Undisputed with comments that viewers said were some of the strongest he has ever made. Sources say he called Mayweather the biggest fraud in sports history and stated that his perfect record no longer carries any real meaning. Bayless reportedly called Floyd a coward on national television and said LeBron James has shown more genuine courage than Mayweather ever has. Max Kellerman reportedly made sharp statements during ESPN boxing coverage that sources say went straight to the point. Reports claim he said Floyd's career was always given more credit than it deserved because he handpicked every single opponent. Kellerman reportedly told viewers that avoiding Pacquiao at 47 is proof that Floyd would have been beaten badly by prime Pacquiao, prime Oscar De La Hoya, and a prime Shane Mosley. Here is something sources say the major media outlets are largely staying quiet about. Mayweather reportedly owes money to several people at this very moment. Public court documents show two Miami jewelry businesses allegedly filed legal claims saying Floyd owes them large amounts for watches and chains, with one claiming he only paid $300,000 toward a balance of over $1.6 million. Shane Mosley reportedly had tough words for the man who beat him, saying Mayweather chose to fight him back in 2010 when he was already 38 years old and well past the peak of his career. Mosley reportedly believes Floyd always waited until opponents had slowed down before agreeing to face them, and that the current Pacquiao situation shows he is genuinely afraid of anyone still capable of giving him real trouble. Juan Manuel Marquez reportedly told Mexican media that Mayweather never agreed to fight him because his counter-punching style was simply too dangerous for Floyd to handle. Sources say Marquez believes Floyd deliberately avoided every top Mexican fighter during their best years, including himself, Pacquiao, and Canelo Alvarez. Lennox Lewis reportedly questioned Mayweather's place among the all-time greats, saying real champions go out and protect what they built instead of hiding from difficult matchups. Sources say Lewis believes that collecting $100 million and then backing out is a disgrace that proves Floyd was never truly in the same category as the legends of the sport. Sugar Ray Leonard reportedly told people close to him that champions from his era were willing to fight anyone at any time and in any place. Sources say Leonard believes Mayweather's generation lacks the toughness of previous eras, and that everything happening with this contract situation shows Floyd would not have lasted long in the fights of the 1980s. Bernard Hopkins reportedly made direct comments about Mayweather, saying Floyd spent his whole career making sure his record stayed perfect rather than taking on the kind of fights that truly test a champion. Sources say Hopkins believes that real greatness only comes from facing the most dangerous opponents available and not from carefully avoiding risk every step of the way. The CEO of Pacquiao's team told the Las Vegas Review-Journal directly that if Floyd is afraid of Manny and does not want to risk his record, then he should just come out and say it, because Manny has never been afraid of anything. That statement reportedly spread quickly online, with a large number of people questioning whether Floyd is genuinely scared of what might happen if they fight. Looking back at their first fight in May 2015, Mayweather won by decision, but a huge number of fans and analysts said Pacquiao competed with a serious shoulder injury that required surgery shortly after. Sources claim Manny wanted to delay the fight but was pushed to go through with it while hurt. Now at 46, Pacquiao fought Barrios to a draw, and multiple people who watched the fight closely say Manny actually deserved the win. Jim Lampley reportedly told HBO colleagues that Mayweather's cautious and defensive style was always difficult to watch, and that he is now walking away from the one fight that could have given his career a truly meaningful final chapter. Sources say Lampley believes Floyd will go down in history as someone who protected himself rather than someone who rose to the biggest moments. Larry Merchant, who famously clashed with Mayweather over the years, reportedly told people close to him that Floyd spent years showing him disrespect, but that everything has a way of coming back around.